a pro is all about.
Yeah.
You show up, you hold yourself accountable when you lose. It's easy to come up here and talk about wins. It's when you lose that shows your character.
Right.
All right, so do you blame Jolly for your loss here today, or what's going on?
Clearly,
That's a crazy first
clearly it's Jolly's fault.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
No, man, I mean, it's kind of our downfall all tournament. We couldn't hit the ball, man.
Yeah.
I should have hit the batting cages a little more before I came here because the blitz ball moves unlike anything I've ever seen in my life. So.
It's a lot of risers that you thought it was there and it's just not there anymore.
Well, I knew that last game, Jack, he throws that one at the bottom of the zone. I was like, all right, he's going to throw it here because he kind of tips his pitches a little bit.
Yeah, he does.
And so I know it's coming, and he throws it, and my body says, that's going to bounce halfway. And then it just goes, bink. Plus, that's fucking dirty. And I'm a pitcher, so that's going to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Well.
I feel like offensively, of course you could have done better. Did Jimmy fire you guys up by telling you guys that you did not get a hit yet in this tournament? Until
We knew for sure, but I think, like everybody else knowing at the same time was like, all right, we got to tighten this shit up. And I think that's how, we got 2 hits.
Well, then, and then I legged out a single too.
I was happy to see that.
It. I've watched Ichiro my whole career, and I just felt like him out of the box. I channeled my inner Ichiro. But we did get hits. We did get a W.
Who is the harder batter to face? Would you say Ichiro or Zoe?
For me, I mean, I gotta go with Ichiro there.
It's close.
Thank God.
Yeah,
That's the
close.
left advantage there.
Yeah, if you would have said Plouffe, I might have went Plouffe at a blitzball tournament versus Ichiro in baseball.
Okay.
Plouffe.
With this epic failure, how do you think this is going to affect I'm the press.
Yeah,
how do you think this is going to affect the relationship on the Shea Station podcast?
We got to win. So, I mean, not all bad things, I mean, it's not all terrible.
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll go home. This will hurt for the rest of the day, probably the rest of the tournament while we're watching, cheering on the other guys. And then we'll strategize and regroup. You can't dwell. You got to learn. You got to learn from losses. Baseball and blitzball is a long season.
Can you tell me about everything that you're not going to be able to do now since you lost? What would you have done with that $10,000?
Oh God, I don't know. I probably would have given it to you because you probably would have had a 0 year.
Probably would have. Yeah, I probably would have. I don't know. Donated
College fund for
donated it. I'm not sure what I would have done. Maybe put it back into the show.
Mets World Series tickets.
There we
A
go.
little live stream
That's right.
when they make it to the end.
So you would have saved the money, basically.
We would have done something with it.
I'm a big saver.
I don't want to. I never thought too far ahead. You want to take it pitch by pitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what do you get like a piece of that? What would you do with it?
I would have expected you guys to give some to the press, of
see,
course.
there you go.
Yeah, that's great.
You and Rosie are in need. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Rob, what a question. He was so nice.
Failure.
This is journalism, Rob.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gotta ask the hard-hitting questions.
I'm out of here.
Don't worry about it, man. Great job.
Bobby,
How do you feel about the tournament? This whole setup. How has everything been from beginning to end? Well, it's not over
You
yet.
go first, Jolly. I've been hogging the mic.
From what you expected till what it is now.
I mean, we heard about this a while ago. We heard about this in December, and it's coming to fruition now. And I think that it's what completely surpassed my expectations, and I'm pretty sure of everybody else in the room as well. And I think for everyone that's competing, especially the people that are competing for the first time, this is nothing like I've ever done before, being in the same room as former big leaguers, guys who specialize in blitzball, and I'm just some guy, that was at home on his computer a year ago, and now doing stuff like this. So this was something I'm going to remember for a long time.
It was awesome, man. Like, it's so well put together. The crew, the team, John Boy, everything. It was like seamless. And what's great about a company like this, you guys made adjustments on the fly. Yep. The first round, you let the pitchers do what we do. Gave Shea Station quite the advantage, allowing us to pitch a little bit more. But it wasn't as exciting, I'm assuming, for the viewer going forward. And so you nerfed what you need to nerf, and more offense happens. So
yeah,
that's good. But that's what you guys are about, pleasing the the audience creating good content.
Content
Shows.
first.
Awesome stuff, man.
It was way more competitive than I anticipated.
Yes.
Soon as like it started, you see guys kind of turn it on.
Do you think the money had anything to do with that?
Half of the groups yes, and half of the groups no.
Like
and which of those buckets would you put Trevor Plouffe in?
I would put him in. He doesn't need that $10,000.
But he wants it.
But he wants it anyway.
He wants the victory. He wants the pride. He turns it on. So it's not about the money. It's about the pride.
Hard to say goodbye to the cleanest jerseys in the tourney. Love those.
Sad. I'm sad that these don't get to.
One last question: if you had to choose a pen color, would you go blue or black?
I'm a black pen
I'm a
guy.
black man guy as well.
Wow.
Business.
That's great.
Listen to Shea Station.
Thank
All
you. Thank you.
platforms.
Something that I should note publicly, because Erica Block and I have both used the restroom multiple times, you are the only man who's been putting the seat down after you leave the restroom.
That is not
My mom and wife.
Because I know I have.
That's not true. I put the
Erica
seat
and
and
I,
lid
the two
down.
women have voted.
I've lived.
We have both had to put the seats down a ton, and the common denominator of the times we did not are Jerry Blevins or the other female.
I'm a little flat. I'm a little offended.
Yeah,
I'm
me
sorry.
too.
I'm a little
Kelsey, I very
offended.
intentionally put
Kelsey.
seat and lid down, so you guys have to put some
Thank
work.
you.
Exactly. That's my thought.
Every
too.
time I
That's
go in there,
exactly
there's
my
a loud
thought, too.
slam.
I just had to
Because I throw
acknowledge
it down.
publicly
We
because
all
Erica
have to.
You know
and
what?
I
He's
took it
Mr.
over.
Perfect. I get
Back in here again. We got ice. We got wins.
2.
2 wins. Good job. Congratulations to you guys. Jack Nasty again, pitching. It's funny because Jerry was in here. He was saying that he even knew that some pitches were coming because he says that you were tipping your pitches a little bit, but it didn't matter. Now, how do you feel about all of that? How do you feel about everything going on? And this game was pretty intense.
Yeah, another nail biter, but our strategy the whole time, we're not going to give up a run really. So we just got to hit the ball, work the count. I think we got lucky that this was Jerry's third game. I think maybe we got an easier side of him. Seeing him fresh would be scary. Still scary, but
Yeah.
Well, I think we got super lucky because I was saying it all game, and then I was told Kelsey on the sideline, Jerry only had one pitch, and then after game we talked about it, he wasn't showing his sliders, so he's only showing his fastball all game long, and it's still disgusting. But if you sit on that one pitch, you find your spot, and that's basically what happened when I hit it. I just put my bat there. I was like, please go in the field.
Now, will fatigue be a factor on the pitching side going forward, especially since you've been pitching every single game of this tournament?
yeah, I think that was my 7th or 8th inning. So I'm probably going to hit up Jerry for some icing tips. Whatever voodoo he does.
He did say he was rooting for us, which is huge.
That's huge.
Aw,
Huge for us.
he's such a nice guy.
Yeah,
I love
the
him.
best.
The most horrifying and favorite moment of my life at the same time.
Yeah, right now I can't really feel the arm, so we'll see what happens next game.
You might have to pitch.
I don't think he...
Could be the Zoe game.
They could. I don't think you had another hitter in you. I was like, you were starting to look slow.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought if that was the last one, I think you could go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
How confident are you in your pitching abilities, Zoe?
Negative 42.
Oh, that's great. Are you higher than that, or are you at negative 42?
I'm around there.
Around there, maybe negative 40.
Ah, great.
Not great.
Better.
True.
Now you guys are facing the McFlurry boys next. They really wanted a rematch
They
against
did.
Shea Station.
We heard that.
Do you think that's going to come into play tomorrow when they see you two there instead of Shea Station? Do you think they're going to take it more lenient, or
We were the 6th seed in this tournament. I'm just
That's true,
saying.
yeah.
We've been saying that all along. So
Yeah.
I think we have a pretty good chance.
I think at this point they've seen my pitching, so they kind of know what's coming. But I also think they probably got to prep for that, trying to throw a lot of strikes. They're really good hitters. So
You're also really different than Jerry on the mound. Very different styles.
For sure. Now, I don't know what the vibe is going to be for tonight. Are you guys celebrating a little bit more? I mean, you still got $10,000 in front of you right now.
yeah.
What's like? What are you guys doing tonight?
Film. A lot of film.
Yeah.
Gonna watch some first
Film.
time. Yeah, big time.
Yeah. Probably celebrate, and then I think last night that's what we did. Even though we lost, we just wanted to coming today loose, and
I do have a funny story. For today, I was super sick last night. Felt horrible. Woke up this morning dying, and I was like, Jack, we're not gonna win a game today. So the whole day, I was like, oh, please make this over. I'm dying. So probably sleep.
And
honestly.
you played the last game.
Yeah, I was like, oh god. I was like, can I go home? So sleeping and celebrating.
Now you guys are
Different
2-0 in the We Got Ice jerseys and 0-1 in the We Got Mice jerseys. Is the We Got Mice jersey going to make a comeback?
If we face Jimmy and Jake, yes.
yeah,
We will bring them back.
it's a finals. I think it's a finals matchup or nothing. I don't think the mice can see the field unless it's for 10K.
It's big time.
10 count.
And
Nice
you
round.
it might be a contract too. I mean, I don't know. How
The mice are our
Yeah.
luck charm, so if they fail us twice, then we don't deserve the contract.
What would y'all, if y'all won, what would you do with the $10,000?
Ooh.
I have a dumb answer. Student loans.
Real life.
I'm down bad.
Would you really? Is that what you would put the money
100%.
towards? Both of y'all?
Yeah.
Wow, now I want y'all to win.
Thank you.
Y'all need it.
just get it forgiven.
But Trev still has student loans to pay, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Government's forgiving everything now. Just get them
Yeah.
Oh, that
forgiven.
could work as well.
Yeah.
About it.
If not, I don't know. Buy a better arm. Does that work?
Give yourself one fun thing.
That's
Just
true.
one.
One, you want us to give you one fun
No,
thing?
get yourselves.
Yeah, if
Attention.
all right, so student
You're my fun
loans-
thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, 9,000 student loans, 1,000.
I have no idea. I don't know.
We all each get 5.
That's true.
Unless it's a different split that you guys have conjured up before this.
Right.
Take out taxes, so you each get.
I love video
Yeah.
games, so maybe a PS5. They're so hard to get
Oh,
though.
okay,
So maybe
yeah.
that. I'll go there.
It's a nice PS5. All right, let's see.
Spoiling myself.
Let's go. All right.
Oh, nice,
That's
nice.
the next one, guys.